So normally in every planner video, I like to introduce the video first and let you see my face and all of that, but I have a feeling this could be a longer video, so I'm gonna get right into it. So this is my new life planner, the 2021 through 2022 life planner. And when I pulled it out of the box, I forgot I went with black this time. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I went with black. So I went with the black coil. If you've not seen my life planner video where I walk you through the entire thing, I will link that video in a card above. So this is new planner season for me. I use my planner I always get the July through June because I am a teacher, so my school year basically starts in August. So that is why you might see a few extra planner videos right now. So this is the first video for this new planner, and what we're gonna do today is we're gonna set up the notes section in the very back of this planner, which I cannot remember how many notes pages are back here. So we are going to count those first, and then before we do anything back here, I do want to share with you what mine looked like from last year. So I actually use the notes section in my planner, and it's completely filled out, and I'm going to share that with you. So it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 pages, and this first page here that's connected to the tab, that is going to be my plan with me because that's going to be easy to flip through. So we've got 5 sections that we can use. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to share with you what I used my notes section for last year. So if you want to see the video where I set up the notes section in my planner from last year, I will link that video in a card above. So I guess I did that last year as well. So last year there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there were 5 notes pages last year, and I'm saying pages, roughly there's 10 if you count the front and the back. But I'm counting 5 because normally I don't like to use the back side unless I have to. It looks like I did on one section. So this is how I used last year's. So the first and back page of the first page was my Plan With Me schedule. So I will be talking about this. We will be filling out another one of these. This is going to be the first thing. So what I do is, this has helped me tremendously, and I also, if you check out my Etsy shop, I do have a printable that's exactly like this in case you just wanted it on a piece of paper, which I actually have both. I've used it in here, and then I have a duplicate on that page that I keep at the house. So this helps me plan out my Plan With Me videos, and it truly helps right now since I do have a sticker shop now. It helps me plan out what kits I'm going to be sharing each month. It helps me when I'm purchasing stickers because I won't go over. So for instance, January here, if I have all of these weeks filled out and I see a January kit that I like, I can't buy it because my calendar is already full. So if I can use it for another month, I will, or I just can't buy them. So the second page we're going to use exactly like I have it here. Let me zoom in a little bit. So I came up with this idea a few years ago. I never know how many days I've taken off, especially when we get to the spring semester. I'm like, I have no idea how many days I have left. So I think 2 years ago I started doing this. So this is my school attendance. So I'll put down how many days I start with, and then every time I take off, I will mark it and put whether it's a personal or a sick day. So this keeps me in check, so I know how many days I've used, what I've used them for, and how many I have left. Then I didn't use anything on the back of here. Here, this was the birthday list. So I will do the birthdays, but I am thinking about doing my Christmas here as well. So let me get out a piece of paper so I can kind of line this out on what I want to do. So we have 5 notes pages. The first page is going to be my Plan With Me. The second one is going to be my attendance. The third and fourth are going to be Christmas. And I say third and fourth because I will do a page for the kids, and then I will do a page for everybody else. And then the fifth and final page will be probably birthdays. And you know what? I might actually do this, attendance, and then on the other side of the attendance, I will do what I'm going to share with you in just a minute. So on those last 5 and 6, I'm going to do happy birthday, and then Easter on the back side. And then this page here, I'm going to do attendance / meds. So that's how we're going to do it. So let me put this aside and share the rest. So let me zoom back out. And y'all, I haven't done anything. I was going to do a little pre-planning before I got on here, and I thought, no, I'm not, because I want to show y'all how I actually use this and how I actually set it up, like the entire thinking process and everything. So this is birthdays, so Nathan, Derek, and Kate. So we will do that for that. And then this is Easter, so I'll do that. And then I had sinking funds, which I did not end up using. And then on this last page here, I had my medication list. So this was really helpful, and it was a last minute thought. I don't even think that I wrote this down when I was doing that video from last year. I think this was an afterthought, so we're going to do that as well. So all of this is going to be placed in the new planner. So we're going to do plan with me, then my attendance and medication on the back side, then we're going to do pages 3 and 4 for Christmas, and then the last 2 pages are for birthdays and Easter. So I'm going to put that aside. We're going to set this aside. So that is how I used my notes section: plan with me, attendance, birthdays, Easter, sinking funds, which I didn't use, and medication. So we're going to do all of those besides the sinking funds in the new planner. So I got the horizontal in the Just My Type this year. So this is what we're going to use right here, the one that's attached to the notes page. So that's what we're going to do for the plan with me. So for the stickers, and I guess I need to thumb through here just so you can see one more time. So for the stickers here, we're just going to use random stickers that I have in this bin. They are from my shop. I've got all sorts of them in here. So we're just going to use random stickers to fill this out. So stickers that won't be getting used anywhere else. So we're going to put this aside, and we are going to get to doing the Plan With Me schedule. Okay, so I've got those finished now, and I will tell you that I must have been using pens that were almost empty because I was using all 3 of these, and for some reason they were not wanting to write, if you can notice down here. So I don't know, I haven't been using these though. I've been using those Pilot R2 Precision, something like that. So these pens were just not working, and I guess that's probably why I haven't been using them. So I just used random stickers from my sticker shop that were just in my little pile here and that needed to be used. So this was from the Ohana Means Family. This was Boho Dreaming. These here, I want to say these were the appointment boxes, one of them that had a few that were messed up, which I couldn't even tell any of them were messed up when I used them. So usually what happens is I will keep the ones that are not perfect, and I'll keep them in my stash, and that's what I use for videos, and I give y'all the ones that are perfect. So that is what this was here. So this is available in my shop, but this is just the messed up one. So I just used random stickers, and I made it work. So all of that is written down. Now, I'm not going to go through here and fill it out yet. Even though I have some of this filled out already, I want to go ahead after the video and fill it out because I'm not sure at the moment what exactly is done, and it's going to take some time, but this helps me tremendously. It keeps me organized when getting stickers together for my video. So those are the first 2 pages, the Plan With Me schedule. For the second page, I'm going to do the same thing that I did here, my teacher attendance. And y'all, this is really nothing special. I just like to have my attendance marked down so I don't forget. Okay, so sheet number 2 is now done, and y'all, I really can't do anything with this. Like, I know what my total should be for my attendance because I've kept up with it this last year, but I don't want to write that down until I check that with my school once I get that check stub before school starts, because they will add more days to my total. So that's all set up. So I'll just do start over here, and then I'll write down the days that I'm absent, like here, and make sure the totals equal throughout the year. So that is good. That is done. And y'all, these are from different kits. Once again, this is appointment 2. That's from the book party. This is from Ohana Means Family, and this is actually from the Daily Duo. Daily Duo 2 is this one, and then this one is from Daily Duo 1. So that is good. So now here is my medication. So I'm going to break this up like I did this last year into morning, lunchtime, and nighttime. If you haven't watched my weekend pack with me video that I shared on Monday, check that out, because I did share each one of my pill organizers, and you can kind of see how I break my pills up every day. So that is what I'm going to do here. So on the back of the attendance sheet, I'm going to put my medication. So I'm not going to fill out the medication right now because it will take too long. I want to prep the pages, and then I can fill them out off camera. So this is basically what it's going to look like right here. I have the same medication that I took last year. So I will just copy all of this and put it on here. So I will tell you, last year somebody recommended me doing this page in my planner, and I'd never thought about it, but it helped a lot. I can't tell you how many times that I went to the doctor and they asked for my medication, and all I did was took my planner and I handed it to them, and they just marked it into their computer system. So this helped so much. So I will fill this out once the video is done. So now we're going to go to the 3rd and the 4th page, which will be Christmas. So this first page here will be my Christmas stuff for my kids, and then the other page here will be for everybody else. So I have pages 3 and 4 finished. So the first page is devoted solely to Kate and Derek. So they get more presents than we purchased for everybody else. So that is why they get a solid page. It just gives me more room to kind of write, mark things off, and all of that. So Kate gets one side and Derek gets the other. So y'all, I just used random stickers that I had left from kits. I think most of these are pretty sheepy. These half boxes are mine. This one is from my shop, and this one I think is from Cricut Paper Co. So that looks good there. This page here is for everybody else. So I tried to make it a little decorative because I did have some pretty sheepy stickers from last year that I hadn't used yet. So the first section up here is for Nathan. So Nathan will have presents and stockings, so that's why he's got that big section at the top. And then you might wonder why I didn't space these out evenly, and that is because my mom gets presents and a stocking. My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law both have Christmas and birthday, so I left a little bit of extra space there. And then Anna is my sister, Logan is my nephew, and then I put teachers there. So my mom's presents and stockings, and this is presents and birthday, presents and birthday. So that's why it's not all broken up the same amount of space. So that is page 2. So this is where I will keep all of the information for gifts. So what I purchase, and y'all, I don't really keep up with how much I spend. I try to spend the same amount on certain people, like my mom and my mother-in-law. We spend about the same amount. My sister and my sister-in-law, we spend about the same amount. So I don't write all of that down, but I just kind of have it in my head, and I kind of keep a mental note of that. So that is pages 3 and 4. So now 5 is going to be on that first page is birthdays. So we're going to break it up like I did last year. So let me go to that. So last year I had, and I didn't mark anything down for Nathan's, but I'm going to go ahead and put his up there as well. I usually don't write stuff down unless I feel like I'm going to forget it. So it's going to be Nathan, Derek, and Kate. And the reason for the order is Nathan's birthday is in November, Derek's is in February, and Kate's is in March. So the 5th page, the front of the 5th page is now done, and I pieced this together. So this was an old Libby & Co sticker. This was one of my stickers. This came from one of the Erin Condren sticker books, and these were all mine here. So Nathan, Derek, and Kate, and I don't even know if I divided it up correctly. As you see my little marks over here, you guys, it doesn't matter. It's a planner, it's a life document. If it's a little messy, it's okay. That's just how life goes. So I think this looks good. It just gives me a place to write everybody's presents down, when I get them, so I don't repurchase something or I don't forget something. So I like to have all of that written down here. I did the same thing last year. So as you see, I've got white out and I've marked things out. So last but not least, on the back side of this page, I want to do Easter. So I'm just gonna divide this up like I did last year, Kate and Derek. And my last page is now finished, and you guys, I know this does not look like it's divided up very well, but I will probably like do a little decorative something down here because I did not use as much space for Kate as I did for Derek down here. Is there another piece of something I could put down there so it's equal? May have to go through here after this video is over and put one down there. I've got this one left. I wonder if it will be, hey, you know what, that'll work. So I'm just gonna add this down here to kind of even it out a little bit, and y'all, I don't really care what it looks like. That makes it, oh yeah, that makes it a little bit better. So Kate's will go up here and Derek's will go down here. So that just makes a spot for me to keep all of that, because y'all, I start buying presents pretty early. If you did not know that, I purchase things way ahead of time so that by the time the holiday rolls around, I'm not having to grab my credit card and use it. So that is the last and final page. So before I end this note section video, let's go back and look at everything one more time. And I wish y'all could see the mess I have over here. I have got one big gigantic mess of stickers that I've been going through. I need to go through all of these and do a destash and put them in my little Happies container. I have a little container that I keep them in, so if I do giveaways or if I sell something, I will add some random stickers to people's order. It just makes me happy. I know when I open up a package and see extra goodies in there, so I like to do that when I sell things or do giveaways. So remember, the notes section in the planner that I have has 5 notes pages, and that's front and back. So basically you have 10 pages. So the first 2 pages, or the first page, front and welcome back. We are using it for the Plan With Me schedule. So this is what I use to keep all of my sticker kits in order. So I know exactly what I'm going to be using each month for Plan With Me videos. And then this is the back here. So probably what I will do is when it gets closer to new planner time, I will probably go ahead and do July and August here, just so I have that ready, even though those things will go in my new planner. So those are the first 2 pages, my Plan With Me schedule. So the second page, or I get the front of the second page, I guess is what we're going to say, is for my school attendance. So I am a teacher, so I get sick days and personal days. So I like to know how many I come in the year with, and then how many I've used throughout the year, and how many I'm ending the year with. So it's also a good way for me to keep track and make sure that what the school has is exactly what I have for my records. So the back of the second page is for my medication list. I will go through here and fill this out, but it's going to look identical to the one that I did last year. It just takes extra time to do that, and this is exactly what it's going to look like. So my medication has not changed. So this is very helpful when you go to the doctor, so you're not like me going, oh, I think this is the name of the medication that I take. You can pull out your planner. If you take your planner everywhere like I do, you will have it right there ready to go. So then the third page and the fourth page are for Christmas lists. So Kate and Derek have the first page here, and then everybody else has the fourth page. And I didn't put anything on the back of these 2 pages. Who knows, I might need to jot down some notes for Christmas presents, but we will see. So it is on there just in case. And the 5th and final page is divided up by birthday and Easter. So the first page here is birthdays. So I've got Nathan, Derek, and Kate. And I went in that order because Nathan's is in November, Derek's is in February, and Kate's is in March. And then I have Easter, and Easter is just for the kids. So I have Kate's section and then Derek's section. So you guys, that is how I am using the notes section in my new 2021-2022 planner. So the common question for today is going to be, how are you using the notes section in your planner? I would love for you to share any ideas that you have in the comments below, because that is how I came up with the medication page. One of you guys shared that idea with me last year, and I quickly took it and used it for that final page that I was missing in my life planner. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people, which means our community will grow and will continue to spread positivity. Also, I hope you hit that red subscribe button to become a part of our community and our mission to get organized on a budget and with a plan together. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.